Everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Virgo. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Virgo. And just a reminder, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, I am also a Virgo with an ascendant Capricorn and Gemini moon. All right. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Virgo. So what does the universe want to tell Virgo today? King of Swords, the Lover's card, the King of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. For your opportunity, we've got the Two of Pentacles. For your challenge, ooh, the Judgment card. What a challenge that is. Okay, so let's look around the room. We have two major arcanas. We've got the Lover's card in your present energy, and we've got the Judgment card in your challenge. All right, a couple of court cards, and then the rest of the minor arcana. So this is telling me that this is happening now. That the major arcanas are about a big sweeping change that's coming in. The minor arcana and then the court cards also, it's kind of telling me that this is happening right now and it's your day-to-day activity. So let's look at your recent past. This is about you really looking into things. You're really taking in all the information that you can right now on something. You're kind of leaving your emotions out of it. You're being very calm, cool, rational. You're in control. You're synthesizing all the information that's coming in so that you can make a decision on something. You're also reviewing your past. And this is telling me, because that is a theme in the cards that I've already seen, there's something about your past where you're looking at these life lessons, you're looking at everything that's gone on, and you're just taking it in without judgment right now. This is you just kind of gathering the information, and then you're going to make a decision on something, or plural decisions. Then we get at your present energy with the Lover's card. This is about you having a lot of choices. These things are divinely lining up for you. It's about you using your discernment to see what's going to be in resonance with you. So maybe it's jobs, maybe it's going to be relationships, new friends coming in, or friends even leaving. This could be romantic relationships. Maybe you're already in a marriage. Maybe it could be something where you are, I don't want to say spice up your marriage, but maybe there's an opportunity for you to do something where you can go do it together. Maybe it's a vacation. Maybe it is investing into a company or starting your own company even. But there's something where you can do it together. It's whether it's a power couple or starting a family. It's working together as a team. That's part of what's coming through. Maybe for some of you, you're even finding your soulmate. That's a powerful energy, and it's so positive and uplifting. Then we get into your near future with this King of Wands. He is all about self-actualization. This king has everything he needs inside of him. He's bold, courageous. He uses his charm and his charisma to self-actualize and to make things happen. It's not just himself. He also takes action out into the world in the 3D. So maybe you ask somebody out. Maybe you apply for a job. Maybe you start the procedure for starting your own business. Maybe you're applying for an LLC. Whatever it is, maybe you're planning to retire. You're in there with HR telling them you're going to be gone by such and such date. It's that kind of energy. You are definitely focused. You have a plan and you're making it happen. All right, now let's go ahead and get some clarifiers to get more information. And I split the deck, and look at this. Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. Judgment is your challenge position. I think the wheel does turn in your favor. So let's go ahead and find out. Wow. Some of these cards just want to come out. It doesn't matter the deck. And that's a confirmation of the energies that are coming in. All right, so let's get those clarifiers. We have the World card. I saw that earlier. The Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe, and a passionate new beginning. All right, and the Page of Pentacles. So when we're looking at your recent past, really you taking everything and synthesizing all of this information, really being able to see 10 or 15 steps ahead. That's going to allow you to take this calculated risk. It's you putting yourself out in the world. What direction do you want to go in right now? You're walking through this new portal into this next chapter of your life. It's like a transitionary card. This is the last card in the major arcana. It's the 21. And we also have it with this 8 of Swords. So this is telling me that you're really looking at everything intellectually, okay? Swords. Swords are thoughts, words, they're ideas. It's the sword of truth, the sword of communication as you speak. You speak words into existence. This is you really feeling a self-imposed restriction on something right now. This is usually fear-based, or you just feel trapped, like you feel stuck, like maybe you only see one way of doing something or only one way out. This is you really working through that, and that it's allowing you to step into this portal. For me, this is really about you taking the knowledge and the wisdom with you when you look back, and you're bringing it forward into the next chapter of your life. That's your recent past, and this is the next chapter as we're walking into the present energy of the Lovers card. Beautiful card, beautiful Gemini energy being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the 8 of Cups. So here's your heart now coming in. Cups are love, it's your emotions, it's your intuition, it's your connection to source. This is really telling me that you're tapped into your heart. You're following your heart. You're opening your heart. You're very loving, very nurturing, and you're also doing that to yourself. Don't forget self-love too. And this is telling me that you are really following your heart in something right now. And with the Lovers card, you know, if it is a relationship, maybe it's getting a pet, whatever it is, it's really working out for you in a very beautiful, loving way. You're following your heart, you're vibing high. And for those of you that are in the process, maybe you're following your passion. Maybe you're leaving these 8 cups behind because you're not satisfied. And you want that 9th cup that goes right there. You're willing to risk it all and walk away to pursue what it is that you're looking for. Again, anything in the 3D. So we're looking at career, finances, your health, education, travel. We're looking at relationships. We're looking at retirement, everything in the 3D right there. But I like that because that tells me that you're not settling. That tells me that you have a desire to continue to push forward. And I like that. I don't feel anything stagnant here for you. All right, then we get into the near future, and this is all about you self-actualizing on a number of different levels, right? On a personal level, and then also how you behave out in the 3D. So maybe you're self-actualizing your finances, travel, your health, you know, and all of the above. It's not limited to just one. You know, maybe you're starting your own business. I feel like you're stepping into your power and you're enjoying it. You're very comfortable there. And then it's being clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. This is a literal gift and blessing from the universe. This ace means out with the old, in with the new. This is the new chapter that I'm talking about, that I can feel it in the cards. Something big is coming in for you. And it's a passionate new beginning. So it's something you really care about. Remember, he's pursuing his passion in your present energy, and then in the future, it's a passionate new beginning. So there's something coming in for you. Maybe it's even a hobby. Maybe you want to play the guitar or the piano. Maybe you want to oil paint, whatever it might be. You know, it can be a hobby. It doesn't have to be, you know, the career. Again, everything in the 3D. Something is coming in, and it's big, and it's passionate, right? It's not stuck energy, and it's something that's highly motivating. That's a new beginning. And then we have this Page of Pentacles. He is presenting you with an opportunity in the 3D. So an opportunity is coming in, a new beginning. It's all lining up for you. It can be one and the same. It can be multiple. It could be that you have this small opportunity and then it opens a door that's huge. And then it actually becomes a big opportunity that's coming in. Wow, I kind of feel like the world's your oyster right now. I hate to use a cliche, but that is exactly what this reading feels like so far. Virgo, that is your current energy. Wow. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. 3 cards, and then I'll get clarifiers. 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. So the Spirit is saying be open to receive. So be open to receive the blessings that are coming in from people, places, things, ideas. Maybe it's information that's coming in, finances. Maybe it's about your health. You know, maybe it's a buddy that says, you know, let's go ride our bikes a couple of times a week to get back into shape. Whatever is coming in for you, this is about you being open to receive, because this is something that's really positive that's coming in for you. And this is about something that is in care of you. Okay, that's really an important point. This is bringing things back into balance, and it's a type of caring that's coming in. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. Look at their faces. They're not very attractive. So they're stuck. They are blocking change. They are very fixed and rigid. And this prevents any type of opportunities coming, good or bad, because they're locked up. This could be even your heart chakra locked up. Traditionally, he's holding the chakra right here. It's about you having that kind of movement if you're locked up. Like, let's say, here's a good example. Someone has a breakup or they go through a divorce and their heart is still hurting. So maybe they have a little bit of bitterness or cynicism that they're working through, right? Because they're hurt. And then they get to the point where they stay and they freeze up. Well, now it's about really working that and nurturing the heart, nurturing themselves to then start getting that movement again so they can get back in the flow of love, back in the flow of, you know, attracting that type of energy to you. This energy is, they're blocking it. So Spirit is reminding, if you are experiencing that, to focus on that and to try and switch that energy up, because so much is coming in for you. If you feel locked up, look at that and make a conscious effort to make that shift. Then we have the Five of Swords. This is about an obstacle that might be coming in for some of you. Look how big he is. He's holding an entire tree in his hand. He's got human bones in his beard. He's a big obstacle. If something really big is coming, get out of the way. You don't need to be run over. You need to pick your battles. Sometimes it's just not worth it. You can just let things go, right? So this is just a reminder that when these obstacles come your way, use your best judgment. So that just kind of tells me that as you're pursuing your passion and things are coming in for you, there might be a couple of hiccups or bumps in the road, but it's nothing you can't manage. But if it's a big one, step aside and let it pass, and then you're on your way and you're also not hurt. Sometimes people like to take things on and they know that they're going to lose, but they're going to do it anyways. Well, that's a lot of time, effort, energy, and maybe even finances, and they just get hurt in the end. They hurt themselves, but they want to take it on. They like that fight, that risk. So use your calculated judgment and a calculated risk to see if it's really worth it for you. Weigh the odds. So that is something to be aware of. Now let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We have the beautiful Temperance card, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, your second ace, a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Devil card and the Five of Wands. Okay, that's two fives there. So fives are a tough energy. So we've got this beautiful, beautiful Six of Pentacles. This is being open to receive. That tender care is at hand, being clarified by the Temperance card and the Six of Swords. So the Temperance card is really telling me about you coming back into balance. And really, this traditionally has a scale on it of being back into balance. It's kind of a balance of giving and receiving. This is a balance of alchemizing good into bad, bad into good. But we usually want to alchemize bad into good. But people can do it the other way. So it's you also being conscientious of what it is you are working on, what it is that you're manifesting in. And when you are in the flow, when you are in this beautiful balance and harmony, this allows you to get on your path to glory as you're going down your life path. It's a very beautiful energy, but it's about balance. So times of stress, times of relaxation, and coming into the center where you've got that balance and harmony. It's like that saying, it's not your first rodeo. So, you know, this is real life. Let's say you're 12 years old and someone you love in your family dies. That is traumatic, right? We're not really taught how to grieve in this culture, at least not very well. And then, You know, then when you're, let's say, in your 20s, another person around you passes away. Well, you've already gone through it. You've gone through the grieving stages, and hopefully you came out okay on the other side, you know, through that process, and you didn't stay in total grief. And then, so the next time it happens, it's still uncomfortable because it's the loss of someone you love, but you're more prepared to go through it again. And the more it happens, the easier it is for you to navigate your emotions and your logic through it, and for you to be okay coming out on the other side. That is a time of stress, the time of relaxation, sharing the company of other people, having a fantastic time with friends, family, even strangers or coworkers, maybe at a work party, you know, or some picnic, family reunion, whatever it might be. So you understand how precious those moments are, and you cherish them, and you don't take them for granted. So you've got stress and relaxation, and you have that balance in between, that position of neutrality. And that allows you to really be in charge of your nervous system also. So we've got the beautiful Temperance card. Then we have the Six of Swords. I think you're putting a lot of things behind you. This is you, again, balancing out, leaving trouble behind, going on to calmer shores. You are transitioning into this position of balance, into getting away from maybe even toxicity, maybe drama or strife. You're moving past it. You're no longer letting it control your life. It's behind you. They're moving forward. They're not taking anything with them, no baggage, so no emotional baggage. You might even have, this could be a therapist, a friend, a family member, helping you navigate through this, you know, ferrying you to the other side where there's light at the end of the tunnel. Then we have this Four of Pentacles, that stubborn, stuck energy, being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are in the earth realm. This is telling me you're self-reliant, you're independent, and you're really able to step into this laser focus that you have on something right now. I feel like you're really trying to create your idealized life. This is you enjoying the luxuries in life because you've worked really hard to get there, and why shouldn't you enjoy it, right? I know a lot of people are jealous of people that have money. Why? Why can't everybody strive and, you know, really get to the level that you want to be at? You know, I mean, really, everybody can strive and be successful. It's what you're putting into it, and what kind of energy are you doing, and, you know, what's behind it, your laser focus, you know, your education, whatever it might be, because everybody has their niche. But this is about everybody being successful, and it doesn't always have to be money. Maybe you're successful with friends, with your education. Maybe money is not a priority for you. It's not for everybody. Maybe your happiness is your priority, and maybe you're not mixing the two. Other people do. So it's just your own personal combination. That is something that's really coming through. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a literal gift and blessing from the universe, a golden opportunity and a new beginning. All the seeds that you've planted are coming into fruition. All that time, effort, energy, that nurturing energy is causing these things to come into fruition. And that, again, is you walking down your life path through a new portal, into a new chapter. So you're doing a lot of moving on, right? We've got the Eight of Cups, which is your emotions moving on. We've got this passionate new beginning. We have the Lovers card. You're walking through this portal in the world to a literal new chapter of your life. And you're taking this Ace also. Wow. Then we have this Five of Swords energy. And that Five of Swords is being clarified by the Five of Wands and the Devil card. So we've got a big obstacle that's coming in, but we also have the card of strife and drama. So there might be drama going on around you. There might be some competition going on around you. This can be healthy competition or negative competition. It could be someone is jealous and they see you as competition, or you see them as competition, because the energies can go both ways. But this is about you being aware of that drama. And I find that very interesting, because this is you leaving troubled water behind. You're leaving drama behind. So again, an obstacle, a drama. I mean, what if that's an individual in your life that they live for drama? They live for tension. When if it's a relationship and there's somebody in that relationship that they live for drama, they want to fight and then they want to make up. Fight and make up. And that to them is exciting, it's exhilarating, and it's a trauma response. You know, it's a certain lifestyle, and maybe it's based on a pattern that they had from childhood. So that is also something that could be coming in with the devil. So it's a toxic behavior. Yeah, I know. I had to do this because of YouTube censorship. I made the devil a girl. So, or just, you know, just to mess with them. So anyways, this is that toxicity that I think that could be part of that obstacle. So this could be a person, place, thing, an idea. This could just be an addiction. You know, they're literally having this bondage to something that is not good for them, but they can easily cut that tie. So you're not trapped, even if you might see it. That just tells me that you don't necessarily see a way out at times, or maybe only one way, and that's a self-imposed restriction. It's not really the reality. You can exit this when you so desire. You just need to see the right way, right? Wow. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Two of Pentacles. This is about you balancing your responsibility in your life, staying grounded, stable, secure. By doing that, these opportunities present themselves to you. You're able to make a sound, rational decision on something. It's also about you enjoying it. And maybe this is a work-life balance. Maybe this is work and play, family, work, school, work, whatever the balance is for you. You can figure that out. This is about you just having that harmony about you. There might even be someone here that's toxic, that wants to see you fall. And by the way, for me, this can also represent the subconscious. Maybe you have a self-fulfilling prophecy to fail. Maybe you have a fear of success, fear of failure. Maybe there's just something under there where you self-sabotage. You know, it could be some outside source, an outside person, or maybe it's something inside you, because I do feel that it could be tied to this type of devil energy. He's a troll under the bridge. That is your opportunity, and I'll get clarifiers. Your challenge is the Judgment card. Now, is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge means you have to work a little harder at it, and when you achieve it, it's incredibly rewarding. So this challenge position with the Judgment card, where is it? This is the 20 in the Major Arcana. Well, guess what? You have the 21, which is the World. This is you literally walking through that portal in your recent past energy into the next chapter. Before you get to the World, this is the card. It's the 20. That's the 21. So when this card comes up, what do? You're asking yourself some big questions. You have a compassionate review of your life up until this point right here, right now. And I said compassionate, so you don't gaslight or beat yourself up over anything. You just take a look and you say, what makes me happy right here, right now? What is my philosophy now? What's my strength of character? What's my weakness of character? Because you want to know both sides, right? You want it to be balanced. How's my health? How are my finances? Do I like my friends, my family, my relationships? Do I like where I live and my location, right? Am I going to be able to retire soon? How about traveling? You know, you just ask yourself the big questions, right? Do I like my education? How are my kids, if you have kids, or your pets? You just kind of do a check-in. And you look back at your life and you gain these life lessons. And hopefully you're getting this knowledge and the wisdom. Maybe you're seeing patterns even. And you're bringing that forward with you as you go into the next chapter of your life, which is through this World card. And that is allowing you, hold on one second, sorry, my alarm. Sorry about that, my alarm went off. I film on my phone. What timing? So here we go. This is allowing you to ask the big questions, right? You gain that and you take that knowledge and wisdom with you as you walk through the next stage of your life, the next chapter. And that helps you make intelligent, rational decisions for yourself to make your life better. We don't want to make our lives worse. You want to learn from what your experiences are, good and bad, because we learn from both. So That's in the challenge position, which tells me maybe you're not able to ask these questions right now. Maybe you're having a hard time seeing, going and looking back. Maybe there's other things going on in your life, but we're going to get clarifiers and get a little more information to find out what that is. All right, so we have another ace. We have the Ace of Swords. Now you have 3 aces. Wow. The 10 of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. And the King of Wands, who's here twice. Okay, so let's go back to your opportunity. We have this beautiful 2 of Pentacles. You having that balance in your life right now. Being clarified by the Ace, a gift and blessing from the universe, and a breakthrough in clarity. And I think this is what you're waiting for. And the 10 of Wands. So when we look at this big picture, and especially with the challenge and the judgment, you're waiting for this moment of clarity. You're waiting for this victory and success, this breakthrough. This is the sword of truth. This is you standing in your truth, seeing it. And remember, the sword has 2 edges, so it cuts both ways. So it's about you really looking at it with fresh eyes, and that allows you to have this aha, this epiphany moment in your life. And that's about you also staying grounded, stable, secure. So you're seeing it for what it is. You're not like beating yourself up. You're not emotionally upset over it. You're just taking it in. And then we have the 10 of Wands. This is telling me to pay attention to where your energy is going. Are you going in too many different directions? Are you burning yourself out? Are you saying that you can do everything and maybe you try and try and try, and yet you're just burning yourself out? This is calling some of your energy back. So let's just take this example as a 10. It's the 10 of Wands. Well, maybe you need to dial it back to 6 and then put some on the back burner, delegate some tasks and responsibilities. These are really burdens that you've taken on from other people usually. So if someone's asked you to do something, maybe it's at work, friends, family, maybe it's time for you to reassess and to recalibrate your energy. Because the next stage for me when I do personal readings for people is that they burn out. They actually get sick, like with the flu or a cold, which causes them to take a time out and rest. And then they have to delegate these tasks to other people because they're sick in bed. It's them really taking a time out, and then they're forced to dial it back. So that is that's part of your opportunity. Look at your energy and where it's going. All right, now we're going to look at your challenge. Excuse me. Need a little water. Okay. So it's that Judgment card, and that is being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands, 2 court cards. So this could be people in your life, or it could be you, right, when we're looking at a court card. So this could be you rushing in with your analysis, with you synthesizing all the truth that's coming in. This is you hunting for the truth. You're not going to stop till you have the truth, till you get the answers that it is that you're looking for. This could also be somebody around you asking a bunch of questions. Maybe they're even helping you, or maybe they're hindering you. But it could be you or somebody around you that is striving for those answers. Then we have this King of Wands, who is also in your near future energy. Same card, different deck. Remember, he's all about self-actualization. And here he is in your challenge position. So for you to ask those questions and start getting those answers, you need to self-actualize. You need to step up and do it. You need to be a boss. This is about you stepping into that role with courage, bravery, stepping into your power on that, really embracing that role. I just feel like a lot of courage, a lot of passion that will allow you to start asking these questions. And I think once you start doing it, you get on a roll. And then you really double down on it. And that's when it's going to be transformational for you. So that is your challenge position, because you need to just self-actualize and just do it. Maybe you don't want to do it. Maybe you're putting it off. You think it's going to be too much work, or you don't want to have these realizations that are coming in, these epiphanies. But it's going to be transformational when you do. I would say put it on paper, script it, write down everything that I said, and then add your own questions also, because those are just samples. When I said, what's your strength of character? What really makes you happy right now? Not 5 years ago or last year. What is it happening? What's happening right now in your life? And not what other people want you to say or what society does. What really makes you happy? All right. That is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it yet. It is available. All right, Virgo, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I'm going to New Zealand and Australia the end of May, going into June. I'm incredibly excited to go. I've never been there. The people are phenomenal. Half the people I read for are in that region. I cannot wait to go there. And don't forget, on my YouTube channel, I have a membership. If that's something that you'd like to join, definitely go ahead and sign up. There's 3 different tiers. It's brand new, so look for that. And then really, this is the first full month that I'm doing it. And then also, you can go to... what is it? You can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. The link is in the description below. And you can sign up for that free newsletter. It'll let you know my travel itinerary if you'd like to book a reading with me while I'm there, because I'm only going to do 1, maybe 2 a day in certain areas, and then that's it, because I'm there to see the country. And then you can also book a missing person consultation with me, where I use my psychic abilities for that. What else to tell you? You can go to the Learning Center on my website, and that's where my 16-week manifestation masterclass is. That's starting June 1st. If that's something you're interested in, sign up for the newsletter. I think we are posting that today for sign up. There's going to be an early bird special. If you don't know, I'm actually a master manifester. I had my first business at 13 and a half. I'm about to be 59. I have been doing this for a very long time. If you are looking to manifest anything into your life, you will learn these techniques, whether it's a person, a family, a lifestyle, wealth, health, whatever it is that you're looking to. These are the same skills that you're going to go ahead and use to manifest what it is you're looking for in your life. Sign up for that. It's 16 weeks. It does take that long to make that shift. We're doing it on a cellular, like a soul type level. You do need that. You need to feel it. So look for that. And I hold you accountable. We meet every week. Then I also have private lessons that I do. You'll see that there. I do that in tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration if you need help with that. And I also have my affiliate links under Alison's Picks: Skin Like Butter, Body Butters, Scrubs, and Soap for men and women. There's all different types of scents. She's got several deals. If you go through the affiliate link, you'll see it. And then Rogers Hood Apothecary. I interviewed the founder, Kim Rogers, over a month ago. She is phenomenal. Wealth of information about parasite cleanses, mold cleanses, the lymph kit that comes out May 15th, and a fulvic soak. Watch the interview so you have an idea what that's like. If you have a warm body, you're going to have parasites. That's life. That's biology. So definitely, you need to treat yourself. I am doing her parasite cleanse now. I did 30 days, 7 days off. On Easter, I started the second 30 days. I personally am choosing to do it for 5 times. That's me. You don't have to do that. I'm taking a break, though, when I'm in New Zealand and Australia. I can't imagine taking those tinctures with me through TSA and all that stuff. So I'm just going to do it again. I'll resume it when I get back. But definitely check it out. Wealth of Knowledge. Download her ebooks. They're free. I think there's 5 of them. I read everything before I even interviewed her. It's very professional, phenomenal information. So look for my interviews also. And what else to tell you? I think that's it. I go live twice a week. Excuse me. I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is tonight. And then I go live on Thursdays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I answer your questions. It is by donation, and the amounts are in the description below. It's a $20 minimum if you submit through PayPal, Venmo, and Stripe. It is $30 if you are doing a super chat, because PayPal takes 40%. I'm keeping it fair. All right, everybody. I'm sending you lots of love. Bye for now.